Okay, so it's quite late here. That's the rear of the car. That's a dent my mom had made. As you can see, these are the badges. Fiat license plate. That's the side of the car. You can't see it very clearly. White indicators. The front of the car. We could see a small blue air filter in there, so it does suck in some cold air at least, especially at high speeds. I think that's it. Let's open up the trunk first, as you mentioned it. Okay, so this is the trunk space. As you can see, these are some bulbs I had gotten. This is it basically. As you can see, quite a lot of space. Enough for the, I guess, normal, sensible American. That's a snow filter that we're going to be installing. These are the speakers I had installed, which I need to, fit them better. These are the foldable rear seats. That's the trunk light that I had fixed, which did not work. And that's it for the trunk. Oops. That's the sticker bomb that has now turned blue. And I can say it does fit with the car quite a bit. I will peel this off because I don't like it anymore. Fiat. Let's open it up. Okay, basically let's add a bit of exposure into the video because it's night. So that's the interior of the car. That's how it would be for me. But as you can see, there's enough space. I could move it even a bit further front. Oops, I need to do it with two hands. Okay, so that's the sitting position of, say, a normal person. Let's close the door. Open the light. Yeah, as you can see, there's enough space. This is a compartment for storing stuff in. That's an optional airbag on the more upscale versions of the Brava, or just plain storage that needs cleaning. In this case, that's the the CD player I installed. Down there, you've got the other Alpines. Up here, we've got some factory tweeters. They all just plays eyes. The manually adjustable mirrors. Just vents. Normal vents, not quirky or other designs Americans tend to use. You operate them like that. These are the switches. Auto, and how much you want. That's the temperature you want. This opens up all of these. Well, you select which one you want. Recirculate and cold. Ashtray lighter. Shifter. Handbrake lever. That's the steering wheel, which I do want to replace with a Bravo Trofeo one. The dials I really like. The key. The seat that needs changing. These are the door cards. As you can see, we've got electric windows up front. These are one touch for the driver's side, and not one side for the passenger side. These are, you know what they are, for the windshield. You do it up like this for one time. These are the speeds. This is nothing. If you put it on this setting, it operates the rear one. If you push it forwards, it splashes water on the rear windshield. If you push it like that, it splashes on the front. By the way, we have changed the, yeah. These are the lights. You see small, low beam, high beam, indicator. These are the other indicators, like stoplights or something. Like that. These are the rear fog lights. This is a defrost for, I think, the rear window, because there are some lines that power passes through them and allows them to, to heat it up. By the way, I'm on a sweatshirt with no t-shirt behind it. Let's check out the temperature. This is the button for it. It's 10 degrees outside, so it's not cold. Let's go take a look at the rear space. That's pretty much the rear space. As you can see, you know how heavy I am and how tall I am. There's plenty of space for my legs and my head. Well, that's me, and that's my head. As you can see, there's plenty of space. Some storage there. These are manual, not automatic pieces of shit. I'm kidding. These need replacing just like the outside ones. I don't know what kind of materials Fiat used, but they suck. It's a 5-seat car. These are the seat belts, but since my dad used this car to transport stuff, a lot of stuff back in the day, he had removed the seats. Basically, the seats are unbolted right now. They don't fall off or nothing. You can't take them off no matter what. But the you see, these latch onto here with this thing. If I pull it, I can take it out, and they usually are bolted on the bottom. So if this is the seat, you can fold. But right now, if you latch them out, you can take it out. You will fold it, and then it's not held on by anything. Normally there would be 3 seatbelt attachments there, but I think they're somewhere down there. They need to be taken out and placed again if we want seatbelts. It's a 5-seater car, you know that. This is the rear light with the LED light that I replaced, just like the front ones. 3 pedals. The steering column is adjustable up and down. 1 airbag. Driver's side, there was an optional one there, as I told you, and there are also 2 airbags on the sides if you spec them up. You could also spec the Brava up with electronic, how do they call it? Not siren, alarm, and right now if you lock it, you need a key. But otherwise, if you spec it up, you could just use a remote. These are handles to get latched from the high torque and high grip levels of the economy tires currently on the Brava. That's the mirror. These are, oh, this is detached. Let's put it back in. Yeah, they can detach and be operated like that, as most probably not all cars. A mirror right there, a picture of Jesus, which I don't really believe in, but anyway, I think that this is a small picture from Fiat showing off the climate controls. This is the base version, this is the one we've got. This is passenger side. Obviously no stuff like lights and something like Octavia. There's vents for the AC on top of there. I don't really know. There's a small ashtray back here, and as far as I know, on some UK versions of the Fiat, you could spec this up with I think a drink cooler, a drink chiller. There was an option there. Instead of this, you would have that. I think that if I pull this off, this is the handbrake mechanism right there, which I guess we could adjust someday. because the handbrake, if you yank it and try to do an e-brake turn, you can't really, make it come around. As you can see, plenty of space, both back and front. Plenty of space at the rear. These are the speakers I showed you in the trunk. These gas struts need to be removed and replaced because they suck after all those years. They can't, they can't hold the trunk anymore. These seats would need to someday be removed and all this trash out of there taken out. So yeah, plenty of things on my list to do with this car. I'd really like to bring it in good condition, but I know it's not really very worth it, and I know I do want to move on to a better car. But I really like, I really like it for sentimental reasons. I think that's it.